In the forgotten town of Black Hollow stood a crumbling Victorian manor, inherited by a family who had no idea what waited inside. Among the creaking floors and cobwebbed halls stood a massive grandfather clock, silent, heavy, watching. Its wood was dark as ash, its pendulum gleaming like a blade. No brand, no origin, just a small brass plaque that read, "Time remembers all." For 6 days it sat in the foyer, ticking normally, but on the 7th night at exactly midnight it spoke. He shouldn't have buried her beneath the floorboards. Jacob Granger froze. His wife Mara dropped the glass in her hand, and upstairs their daughter Eliza began to scream. They found her shaking in bed, saying someone whispered her name from inside the closet. But there was nothing there, except the pendulum from the grandfather clock somehow lying on the floor, still swinging. The next night the clock chimed not 12 but 13 times. And the voice came again, deeper, drenched in fury. He took her heart and sealed it in the walls. Blood, thick and black, oozed from the minute hand. The wood groaned. Every mirror in the house shattered at once. They tried to leave. The front door was gone, replaced with drywall. No knobs, no hinges, just a blank, rotting wall. Jacob tore open the clock's back panel. Inside were rusted gears, bits of bone, and teeth. Human teeth. Rows of them nailed into the frame like decorations. That night, Eliza vanished. They found her at the foot of the clock, her eyes empty, her skin cold. She whispered over and over, "The girl in the walls wants her face back. The girl in the walls wants her face back." Jacob lost control. He grabbed a sledgehammer and smashed through the wall behind the clock. Behind it, an ancient stone chamber, sealed shut. A tomb. Inside, a tiny coffin. And within it, bones, small, shattered, wrapped in the remnants of a child's dress. And a letter. "Forgive me. She wasn't supposed to survive the ritual. I only wanted to contain the change. I only wanted to keep her from taking the others." She had been his daughter. The warlock's daughter, cursed, possessed, unholy, still alive in some form. Trapped in time. Bound to the clock. Watching. Waiting. At midnight, the house collapsed inward. Not burned. Not destroyed. Folded into itself like paper turned to ash. But the clock survived. It now sits in a museum display. Visitors say it ticks even when it's not wound. Children cry near it. Dogs growl. The staff covers it with a cloth at night, because sometimes just past midnight, it whispers. She's behind the walls. She's listening. And she remembers your name.